Little Joe the Wrangler, he wrangles nevermore. His days as eager move there they are old. For a year ago, last April, he rode into a herd on a little Texas pony he called Chaw. His broken shoes and overhaul, a tougher looking kid you never in your life before had saw. His saddle was a Texas cat made many years ago, with an okay spur on one foot lightly swung. His hat rolled in a cotton sack so loosely tied behind, and his canteen from his saddle horn was swung. He said he had to leave his home. His pa had married twice, and his new ma whipped him every day or two. So he saddled up on Chaw one night and let us shuck his way, and now he's trying to paddle his own canoe. He said if we would give him work, he'd do the best he could, though he didn't know straight up about a cow. So the boss he cut him out and kinda put him on, 'cause he kinda liked that little kid somehow. Learned him to wrangle horses and try to know them all, and get 'em in at daybreak if he could. To follow his chuck wagons and always hitch a team, and to help the coachman nail Russell Wood. We'd driven to the Bacon, the weather being fine. We had camped on the south side in a bend. When a norther come blowing, we had doubled up our guard. It had taken all of us to hold 'em in. Little Joe the Wrangler was called out with the rest, though the kid had scarcely reached the herd, when the cattle lay stampeded like a hailstorm along the sled, and we were all a-riding for the lead. Midst the streaks of lightning, the horse we saw in the lead was little Joe the Wrangler in the lead. He was riding old Blue Rocket with a slicker over his head, trying to check the cattle in their speed. It finally got 'em milling and kindly quieted down, and the extra guard back to the wagon went. But there was one a-missing, and we knew it at a glance, was our little Texas strafe, old Wrangling Joe. Next morning, just at daybreak, we found where Rocket fell, down in a washout 20 feet below. And beneath the horse managed to a pulp, his spur had rung his snell, was our little Texas strafe, old Wrangling Joe.